Ever wondered what the most widely spoken languages are in the world? Although there are currently more than 7,000 languages, more than half of the world's population speak 23 of them only. Knowing this information is essential to understanding if you're planning a global expansion strategy and leveling up in the business world. Additionally, whether in the workplace or personal development, knowledge of more than one language offers us new horizons and the opportunity to expand our cultural understanding. These are 10 most popular languages in the world. Number 10. Indonesian. Last on the list of commonly spoken languages in the world is Indonesian. It has about 198 million speakers, with 43 million being native speakers and the other 155 million being non-native speakers. Indonesia, the world's fourth most populous country, speaks it as its official language. Remarkably, most of its speakers do not speak it as their first language. In a country with over 200 languages, it is thus a second language required for mutual understanding. Number 9. Portuguese. Portuguese also features in the list of most spoken languages globally. It has around 243 million speakers. Around 221 million are native speakers, while 13 million are non-native speakers. It is now the official language of 9 nations spread over Europe, North America, Africa, and Asia. Brazil is the largest, prominent in terms of territory and number of speakers. Portuguese developed from Latin and is closely related to modern Spanish. The name comes from Portugal, whose name in turn comes from Porto, the second largest city in the country. The Portuguese Empire once stretched far and wide, from South America to Africa, to as far as India and Southeast Asia. Today, Portuguese is an official language in 9 countries, as well as in the Chinese territory of Macau. Personally, I find Brazilian Portuguese to be an extremely beautiful language. That's just one of many great reasons to learn it. Number 8. Russian. With 258 million speakers, Russia is also a widely spoken language in the world. It has 154 million native speakers and 104 million non-native speakers. It is not much of a surprise to compare Russia's geographical area with the people speaking Russian as their language. The largest of the Slavic languages, Russian is the official language of 4 countries: Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, and Kyrgyzstan. Russian's closest relatives include Ukrainian and Belarusian. The 3 are all descendants from the language that was spoken in the medieval state of the Kievan Rus. By number of native speakers, Russian is the biggest language in Europe. Like many of the Slavic languages, it's written with the Cyrillic alphabet. Number 7. Bengali. Bengali is also one of the commonly spoken languages in the world. 265 million people all over the world use Bengali as their language. And it has 228 million native speakers with 37 million non-native speakers. Bangladesh's official language is Bengali. Bengali is also spoken in portions of Burma and India. Sometimes known in English by its native name Bangla, Bengali is the official language of Bangladesh and of several Indian states. In fact, it's the second most widely spoken language in India. Like Hindustani, Bengali is an Indo-Aryan language. In other words, Bengali and Hindustani are, believe it or not, distant cousins of English. Bengali is written in the Bengali alphabet, sometimes known as Eastern Nagari or Bengali Assamese script. It's related to Tibetan script. Natively, Bengali alphabet translates to Bangla Bornamala. Bengali script is relatively unknown in the West, but it's actually the 5th most widely used writing system in the world. More people worldwide write in Bengali script than in Cyrillic. Number 6. Arabic. Arabic too features in the list of most commonly spoken languages in the world. The The speaking population is 274 million, and it has native speakers of approximately 228 million, and the remaining non-native speakers are 29 million. The major language of 26 countries is Arabic. It is a combination of dialects due to territorial dispersion. It is also Islam's liturgical language. It is not just the language that preserves the Arab world's vast cultural heritage, but it is also a crucial instrument for doing business in this region. Arabic is a useful language for business people and individuals looking for work in firms with operations in Arab countries. Furthermore, many multinational organizations have made learning Arabic a priority due to recent political events. Number 5. French. It has approximately 280 million speakers, with native being 77 million people and non-native being the other 203 million people, making it one of the commonly spoken languages in the world. The French language results from the historical expansion of the Kingdom of France. Over time, the French language has spread throughout Europe, Africa, Asia, and America. Today, it is an official or administrative language in 29 countries on different continents, with a total population of 220 million people, giving it an international status to be reckoned with. Number 4. Spanish. The language has about 534 million speakers and is one of the most commonly spoken languages in the world globally. It comprises 460 million native speakers and 74 million non-native speakers. Many people consider Spanish to be one of the most beautiful languages in the world. The truth is that it is a language that cultures from all over the world have enriched. No wonder it is praised as one of the most popular languages in the world. In terms of native speakers, it is the world's second most widely spoken language. It's also the third most popular site on the web. It is one of the United Nations' 6 official languages and is essential for international trade and tourism. Number 3. Hindi. Third, the most widely spoken language in the world is Hindi. It has over 615 million people speaking across the globe. It comprises 341 million native speakers and the remaining 274 non-native speakers. Hindi is the 4th most spoken native language globally, after Mandarin, Spanish, and English. But it's spoken by more people than any other language. Hindi is one of India's 22 official languages, along with English. India is the world's second most populous country. Most people speak Hindi because of the diversity of languages that coexist. There are mostly 1,600 languages along with Hindi. Thus, communicating in common terms, Hindi is used extensively. Number 2. Mandarin. Another language that tops the list is one of the most commonly spoken languages in the world is Mandarin, with over 1,117 million speakers comprising 918 million native speakers and 199 million non-native speakers. It is necessary to remember that Mandarin is not a language but a family of dialects. The only factor that unites all the Chinese dialects under one name is that their speakers can understand each other. In reality, it is challenging to speak a single Chinese language. Mandarin has more native speakers than any other language in the world, making it the most widely used language in everyday life. However, when counting native and non-native speakers, English takes the lead by a large margin. Number 1. English. First and foremost, English has to be one of the most commonly spoken languages in the world, with over 1,132 million people speaking it worldwide. Out of these 1,132 million people, 379 million are native people, while 753 are non-native. The data is crazy and makes English among speakers the most popular of them all. English is a universal language, and it is understood worldwide. Learning English is a must in today's world of information technology and high-tech communication. If you are a native speaker of English and you want to travel, it will be simple for you to learn any other language. If you're not a native speaker of English, it might be easier for you to learn English than any other foreign language. Do let us know in the comments how many languages you can speak and which ones. Please subscribe to Travel the World. Thanks for watching.